back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellison. Christian, my God, what a matchup we have today. And I can tell you firsthand experience. I was in the rest area no more than 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
I ran into one of the competitors, one of the teammates of the other competitors. It is getting heated in the men's room.
Well, it's a very interesting match, to say the least. And what I love about this league, and where it's come just in a year since we've been on Collider here, is the amount of new talent that we have gotten and the personalities that come with that talent. Look at the two competitors that we have today. We have the producer/seducer Nick Scarpino is back, and what a showing he put on the last time he was here against Mark Bernardin. He came out and was like, well, he's just going to be a goofball and he's going to wind up getting blown out in the first round, and it was anything but that. He hung in there for a great match and in a free-for-all, had a really nice performance.
Yeah.
And then he's going up against what some people are saying already, as we are now in the early part of the year, the potential rookie of the year, the crusher, Rachel Cushing.
That's right. Now, Scarpino, I like him even though he didn't take my nickname suggestion, the Scarpido.
Oh, all right.
However, he is going up against
He's got a
somebody
brand,
that,
you know.
Yeah, does he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should get one of those. Now, Rachel Cushing, she is one of the best competitors we've had in the league this year, and the reason why is because she's had some nice luck with the wheel. She knows a lot about a lot of different subjects. Like you mentioned, she could be a triple threat contender, and when you get to that wheel in round 2, if she gets Oscar movies, look out, Scarpino. Go home, beat the traffic.
Well, we don't know exactly what's going to happen yet, because we also, the counter to that is we haven't yet seen Scarpino's strength. We don't know what
no idea if he has any,
We
Christian.
don't know anything about him.
We don't know.
We really don't know anything, but what we do know is that there's going to be some entertainment, there's going to be some flair, and there's going to be some talking. Here you go.
Well, look at this. The Crusher is finally making her debut in the singles league. You guys have been asking for it, I've been asking for it, and I'm here to prove that I can stand with the big guys and girls. Like, I am here for the girls. Clark has paved the way. I'm coming up. I'm going to prove that I can do this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick Scarpino, the producer/seducer. I came here for one reason and one reason only, maybe to win. Who knows? But for sure, get Starbucks. Are we getting Starbucks later? Yeah, we're gonna get some Starbucks later.
Let me guess. Nick's surrounding himself by a bunch of girls. Look, I get it. He's a showman. He's a good showman. He's good. He's even really good at trivia. But I am focused. He can have all the ladies around him, but I am standing on my own 2 feet, focused on the game, focused on the trivia, and I'm gonna beat him.
I don't know anything about Rachel, largely because I didn't bother to actually Google her. But I'm sure she's a very fine human being. That's one. And 2, I'm sure that she's going to lose harder than anyone's ever lost today in the history of mankind. Thank you very much.
I'm representing the Nerds Watch. Ken is my guy. He's in my corner. I know that. I want to make him proud. I'm going to make myself proud. And I'm going to represent for heroes, for women in the league, and for Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans everywhere.
I prepared for this match by putting on this blazer and then carefully, and this is the actual finer point, the detail, rolling up the sleeves. I just zhuzhed them up a little bit.
All right, producer-seducer, you keep your magic pelvis to yourself. I am standing here. I am going to beat you on movie trivia. That's what counts. That's what wins matches.
I have one word for my opponent today. Watch out. Because the champ's coming after you. The champ doesn't want to be put into a corner. The champ doesn't want to be put on a little shelf next to an old book that you think you're going to read again, but you're not actually going to read again, right? The champ is going to stay right in your face the entire time. And the champ is going to give you what you think you need, but you didn't even know you needed. Am I out of the light now? Is this where I'm at? Can you still see me, though? I'm coming for you, Rachel.
Can you dig it, sucker? What's up, guys? It's Booker T, 5-time champ, coming to you live from Great Falls, Montana, and we're back here on the Schmoedown. This week, guys, we got Rachel Cushing versus Nick Scarpino here on the Schmoedown. My pick, I gotta go with Cushing because she has been on a roll. Now, you can't sleep on Scarpino because you're talking about a monster, but I'm talking about Cushing in this first season has been a force to be reckoned with. Now, making her singles debut is gonna be on like a steaming pot of neck bones. I got my money on Cushing Cushing. Now can you dig that, sucker? Hey guys, we download new episodes of Reality of Wrestling every Sunday on YouTube. Check it out. And like I always say, now can you dig that, sucker?
Look, you look at both of those things. Obviously, you see Scarpino putting down that personality that we would be upset if we didn't see.
It's dripping off the guy.
It really is. And I would say that him and Makuga are cut from the same cloth, if you will.
I was going to say reminds me of a young Mark Ellis, but I ran into him in the bathroom, as I mentioned.
That's interesting.
I am peeing next to Scarpino. Who comes out of the stall? Ken Napsok.
Uh-oh, was that awkward?
It was weird, dude.
Well, there you go.
It was almost a shoving match to see who could wash their hands first.
Well, they're very interesting, and I
didn't wash my hands.
Well, I don't care. And the thing is with Rachel Cushing, listening to what Rachel Cushing, I thought there was some very interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
I think that it was really cool that she gave credit to Clark Wolf for kind of paving the way for being the first woman to really compete in the league. And now we have, whether it's Rachel Cushing or Breanne Chandler or Stacey Howard or Perry Nemiroff, we now have seeing what these new influx of women have been doing, and Rachel Cushing now charging through, and we're going to see what she's going to be able to do today.
But she's also got a layer of, dare I say, class with her, where she's complimentary towards Scarpino, her opponent. She's not trashing the guy.
No, she just wants to win.
Yeah. Well, once she gets in the ring, she's a different person. Out of the ring, she's like, hey, I appreciate everybody in this league. I like all the personality. But once she gets in there, she does not get fazed by the white-hot spotlight. She is ready to win.
Well, here is the tale of the tape. You got Nick Scarpino with comedy. We have drama, we think, and dancing and being either offensive or charming. We'll find out today. And then right next to him, you have Rachel, the Crusher Cushing. Strengths are comic book movies, Oscar movies, and slapping around people who are either offensive or charming. Very interesting.
Right.
So it works around.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
I got to use the restroom. Do we have time?
We do not, because Ken Napsok has washed his hands.
Let's go ahead and have the intros then.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Kinda Funny, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is the producer / seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Well-rehearsed dance.
Look at Scarpino now has his dancers out there. Oh, he loves Makuga.
He's got a Makuga
He
shirt
loves
on.
Makuga.
Big fan of that guy.
He likes that very much. Cut from the same cloth, waving to everybody too. His dancers are here, giving him a nice little show. Pretty class. I like that. I think that was a Christian.
Introduction that was.
Thank you.
Not since I attended a Beach Boys concert in 2000 have I seen an old man make so many young women do the dance moves for them.
And his opponent,
Oh boy.
representing the Nerds Watch, making her singles debut. She is Rachel the Crusher Cushing. That's not Rachel.
Ken Napsok.
That's him with the Nerds Watch. Oh, there's the Nerd Watch. That's that trademark.
That's what they do on that show. Here comes
There
the
she is,
Crusher.
Sarah Connor.
She is armed.
Who's Sarah Connor? Handing the gun over there. She's walking up to the camera. What's she doing over there? She's looking at Nick. Oh, there's the crushing symbol. She crushed him.
Squashed him like a bug.
Crushed Nick Scarpino already.
The humanity.
The first victim.
Poor Scarpino.
All right, so now we're going to find out what's going to happen here between Sarah Connor and Nick Scarpino. Mark, good intros.
Oh, Rachel Cushing, Nick Scarpino, are you guys ready to play?
I was born ready
Bring
to
it.
do everything.
Well, let's get ready to Schmoedown! Round number 1, Marcus Aurelius Ellis. How does this work?
In round number 1, each competitor is going to hear 8 questions to the field. Those questions correspond to a different movie genre. Each question is worth 1 point. Once you hear the question, please write down the answer on the whiteboard in front of you. And when we ask you to reveal your answer, verbalize it to the crowd. At the same time, you show it to the cameras. There is no stealing. There is no penalty for missing a question in round numero uno.
All right, so here we go. Round number 1. You will get 15 seconds to answer the question. Here we go. In the category of animated, what is the name of Kristoff's reindeer pal in Disney's Frozen? What's the name of that stinking reindeer in Frozen?
Why don't you go by the name Kristoff? It's a combination of your first and last name.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Rachel.
Sven?
That's correct.
Woo.
Nick.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum is incorrect. All right.
Not
so
correct.
guess.
Still relevant though. Jeff
It's
Goldblum.
relevant. He's going to be in a couple of
Going to
upcoming
be in a
flicks.
Jurassic World movie soon.
Yes, he is.
In the world of comedies is where the next question comes from. What is the name of the backpack-like piece of equipment and its apparatus used to capture ghosts in the original Ghostbusters film? That's the 1984 incarnation, not the 2016 incarnation.
I was going to ask you about ghosts. 5.
Very scared of him. Had one
4.
suffocate me
I
as a
think
youth.
You ruined the moment. 5.
It's an old
4.
woman.
You're ruining
Laying
it.
on my chest.
You just won't stop. 3, 2, 1, and Nick.
Proton pack?
That's correct for 1 point. Rachel.
Ghost catcher.
Oh, all right. So Nick Scarpino then now 1-1 here as we get to question 3 in the category of dramas. In The Martian, what kind of vegetable does Mark Watney grow on Mars? Don't ask me about Mars because I don't care anymore.
I was going to give you the option to go to any planet in our universe. Which one are you taking?
Mars.
I'm going Uranus.
Come on.
I'd go
Never not
Uranus
funny.
also.
3,
Never not
5-year-olds.
funny.
2,
in case anyone wanted to know that.
Pens down, Rachel Cushing.
Potato.
That's correct. Nick.
Potato?
That's
I believe
correct.
is how I
Oh,
would
he
say it.
went with the other pronunciation.
All right, 2-2.
The official.
Shade thrown.
2-2. All right, question number 4.
All right, your next question comes from the world of horror thriller. Book of the Dead and A Remote Tennessee Cabin were major elements of which 1981 horror film?
When's the next time you're going to do a gig in Tennessee?
I was just in Tennessee, Nashville.
Did you like
a few
it?
weeks ago. Yeah, Zanies. Yeah, that was where somebody wrote you a letter one time. They wrote you a letter and asked me to hand it to you.
3,
Which I
2, 1, and pens down, please. And we have Nick Scarpino.
Evil Dead?
That is correct. Nick, Rachel.
Hellraiser.
Incorrect. Nick
Ooh.
Scarpino takes the lead here over Rachel.
Scarpino.
Okay,
The
next
first
question.
and last time, probably.
Category of action adventure. Who plays a game maker Plutarch Heavensby in Catching Fire?
You're our little game maker, you know that? We should call you the game maker from now
Well,
on.
you didn't give me a hug, and I miss.
Wait, what?
I'd like a hug. 5,
Okay.
4, 3,
Now?
2. That's just what my daughter says. I need a hug. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Rachel.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That is correct. Nick.
Stanley Tucci.
Incorrect. All right, so Rachel Cushing now
spell his
tying it
name.
up. Here we go. All right, next category.
Your next category is family films, and the question is thus. In 2011's The Muppets, what comedy celebrity did the Muppets kidnap for their show?
Would you want to be rescued if you got kidnapped by the Muppets?
Oh, no, I live in that world forever.
You'd enjoy it.
Yeah, having a guy's hand up my ass controlling me sounds like a good time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Nick.
Ricky Gervais?
Incorrect. Rachel.
Tina Fey.
Incorrect.
Looking for Jack Black.
All right.
Jack Black.
Oh,
Yes,
nobody remembers Jack Black.
All right.
Oh.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, who played the character known as Ava in Ex Machina?
That Wally's girlfriend?
You know, I thought of that immediately.
Did you really?
And I started to cry for Jason.
I thought it.
Yeah.
Poor Inman.
Poor Inman. 5, 4,
How's he doing?
3. He left the country. 2, 1. Nick Scarpino.
Alicia Vikander?
We'll take that. Rachel.
Alicia Vikander.
We'll definitely take that.
Oh, potato, potato.
The tomato
Oh, my God.
strikes
Right?
again. And here we go. We have a 4-4 game with one question left. And your question is in the world of famous directors.
What?
Famous directors.
Famous directors, got it.
Your
Love
question
it.
is, who directed the movies Dallas Buyers Club, Wild, and Demolition? Not to be confused with Demolition Man.
I like 2 out of the 3. I'll let you guess which one I didn't like. I don't want you to guess out loud. 5,
I'll do it in my head then.
4. I know you were impersonating there. 3, 2, 1. Rachel.
Jean-Marc Vallée.
Bam.
Correct. Nick.
I just drew a star.
That's
I don't know.
incorrect. All right.
I don't know.
He is a famous director.
So Rachel Cushing takes the lead after round number 1. Rachel Cushing, 5. Nick Scarpino with 4 as we get to round number 2. Mark, how's round number 2 work?
Round number 2 works like this. A gorgeous young hunk of man is bringing out a wheel that has categories corresponding to movie questions. Each category has 4 questions. The questions are worth 2 points apiece. However, if you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind there is stealing available in round 2. Now, Rachel, you're winning, so you're going to get your first spin at the wheel if you want it. If you don't like the category that you spin, you are awarded a mulligan, as is your competitor, Mr. Scarpino. Ms. Cushing, would you like to spin first or defer to Nick?
I'm going first.
There she goes. Give it
Go
a good
ahead and
spin,
spin it.
please. There's the
Good
good spin by the
Crusher.
Crusher. I like that spin.
You got to be
a healthy
looking
spin.
for Oscar movies here.
It was a healthy spin.
This could be Oscar movies. It could be Oscar. No.
Biopic. Animated.
Ooh.
Lands
Boy.
on animated. Do you want to stick with
She got
animated?
Sven right. She got Sven right in the
Did.
first
Or
round.
do you want to go?
I'll keep it.
You're gonna keep it. Okay.
A bold choice.
All right, here you go, Rachel. In the category of animated, your first question is: in Dumbo, where is Mrs. Jumbo when the stork delivers her baby?
What's her name?
Mrs. Jumbo.
Dumb.
It rhymes. Yeah, where is she, that Mrs. Jumbo?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, in the circus tent, B, on the circus train, C, in her pen, D, she's in the wild?
On the train?
That's correct for 1 point. All right.
1 point. Nothing makes me cry more than that movie.
Yep. All right.
Cool
in
as ice.
Shrek number 2, a movie that Mrs. Jumbo is not in Shrek number 2, the voice of Doris, the ugly stepsister, is provided by what talk show host?
Oh my god, I know this.
Just go with your gut. Whatever your gut's telling you right now,
5.
right or wrong.
Multiple choice.
A, Larry King, B, Regis Philbin, C, Conan O'Brien, D, David Letterman.
Larry King.
Correct for 1 point. All right.
It's
All
okay.
right,
Just listen to
next
yourself.
category. What is the name of the character voiced by David Schwimmer in the Madagascar series?
Multiple choice.
A, Alex, B, Melvin, C, Marty, D, King Julian.
Can you repeat the question?
That's
whole
what-
thing.
That counts
Yeah,
as
that
number
counts
one.
as
Okay. What is the name of the character voiced by David Schwimmer in the Madagascar series?
And the choices?
Choices are A, Alex, B, Melvin, C, Marty, D, King Julian.
Melvin?
Correct for 1 point. She's fighting.
Navigating. You know, David Schwimmer looks like a Melvin.
Did we drug test her before she started this? Is she on
It's
steroids?
true. Okay, so your final question. Which of Mrs. Brisby's children is sick with pneumonia in Don Bluth's The Secret of Nim?
Deep cut. Multiple choice.
A.
Make it a full set.
Martin, B, Teresa, C, Cynthia, D, Timothy.
Oh, shot in the dark. Timothy.
Correct for 1 point.
That was one of the more impressive navigatorial jobs I have ever seen in round 2.
But Scarpino just needs to hit a category that he's good at here.
Scarpino's still in the game,
By
but
a lot.
Scarpino
watching
doesn't know what
Cushing-
category he's good at.
All right, so we're going to find out. Nick, you're up. Go ahead and spin.
Does it matter which way I spin this thing?
Yeah, as long as it's spun strong, who gives a shit?
All right. Here comes Scarpino. You said a string that his could be comedy. It is on the wheel. He's not going to hit it.
New releases.
Okay.
You wanna
I'll take
stick-
it.
You're going to stick with it, okay.
I'll stick with it.
All right, here we go. New
Whoa,
releases.
no, should I not?
Nick Scarpino.
All right, thank you.
Here we go, new
A little
releases.
encouragement from the peanut gallery over there would be nice every once in a while. I got Bran over there. She hasn't said a damn thing.
All right.
I apologize.
Scarpino
Apologize for
chastising the crowd.
Yeah, trying to go a little heel turn there.
Your first question in the world of new releases. In the film Arrival, in what United State does the alien ship choose to park?
Well, I know the answer to this, but because I'd like to hear the other options, I think I'm going to go with multiple
Very
choice.
classy of you.
Yeah,
Very
just to
classy
see.
of you. Is it A, Kansas, B, Utah, C, Montana, or D, Nebraska?
Oh. I'm going to go with Montana.
The 1 point trend continues.
It's true. Yeah.
This is a masterclass in educated guessing what we're getting thus far.
That's how I passed the SATs and every subsequent test after.
Your next question. In Get Out, who did Chris's friend Rod work for?
The TSA.
Wow,
2 points for Scarpino.
That was big. He needed those 2 points there.
He is within 2 of Rachel Cushing with 2 questions to go. Your next question comes from La La Land. In that classic musical, to T. Sebastian, what song did Maya request the 80s cover band to play at the summer party?
Movie won Best Picture, you know that?
I love that movie.
Got him.
Oh, no, it didn't. No,
God.
I turned it on. All right. 5.
Is it Iran?
It is Iran, and we are
Tie
tied.
game. Nick Scarpino, nice.
By the way, I'm
pull
dressed
there.
like he was dressed in that movie today.
Yeah,
I think you guys
I-
noticed that. I'm
would ex-
channeling Ryan Gosling as we speak. Not the height or the looks.
Would you like your last question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, please.
Good.
Who provided the voice for Barbara Gordon in the Lego Batman movie?
Oh, my Achilles heel. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A. Rosario Dawson, B. Kerry Washington, C. Tessa Thompson, or D. Jennifer Lopez?
Can you repeat the answers again?
I certainly can. Is it A. Rosario Dawson, B. Kerry Washington, C. Tessa Thompson, or D. Jennifer Lopez?
No idea. I'm just going to go with Rosario Dawson because I'm in love with her.
The educated guessing has paid off once again, and Nick Scarpino enters round 3 with
Takes
a
the
1-point lead.
It feels right. It feels good.
Scarpino takes the lead here as we now get into round number 3, and Scarpino, back and forth we go. All right, what are the rules?
The
for round number
rules are, Mr. Scarpino, Christian will be asking you your questions. I will be asking Rachel Cushing her questions. Each competitor is going to give us 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 25. Those numbers correspond to categories up here at our desk. The value of each question increases from 2 points to 3 points to ultimately 5 points. There's no stealing in round 3. There's also no option for multiple choice. Rachel Cushing, you are losing, so Nick Scarpino will give us his 3 questions first. Excuse me, Nick Scarpino will give us his 3 numbers first. Which numbers would you like to select?
I will take 1, 13, and 25.
1, 13, 25. Rachel.
8, 19, 21.
8, 19,
Good. You
and
sure about this?
21.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. So then
right.
Rachel's going to be up first with category 8, Mark.
Yes, she will. And Rachel, your question comes from the world of scores and soundtracks. Your 2-pointer is, who composed the score for Sam Raimi's 2001 hit Spider-Man?
Danny Elfman?
Along with Nickelback, it was Danny
Correct.
Elfman.
There you go. So Cushing takes the lead here now. Back and forth we go. Now, Nick Scarpino, you chose category 1. You landed on rom-coms. All right, here we go. On which holiday do Sam and Annie meet at the end of 1993's Sleepless in Seattle? On which holiday?
And of which holiday?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Labor Day?
That is incorrect. Look for Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day.
So
Is Labor
now
Day a holiday?
we
It's a national holiday.
Kinda
People should.
Yeah. Well, you know, Christian, love
They
is
should
work.
observe that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Love takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, a lot of labor, if you will.
All right, Nick, you chose category 13 for your 3-pointer in order to send it back to Rachel here. Your 3-pointer is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi.
Okay. Feel strong about this.
What actress was cast alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall?
There was 2.
Yeah, there was 2. Not,
There
his
was Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone is the
Okay,
correct
I'll
answer.
take that.
Sharon Stone is the correct answer.
All right, that's going to send it back to Rachel
Rachel
Cushing.
Cushing.
Rachel, you are trailing by 2 points, so you're going to need to at least hit a 3-pointer. If you miss it, we'll go to your 5-pointer. Your category is number 19, and that corresponds up here at my desk to Disney movies. And your question is, Once Upon a Dream is a song from what Disney animated film?
Sleeping Beauty.
Right, back to
3
Nick Scarpino
points
here.
for Cushing, and Scarpino has the ball.
All right, so now Nick Scarpino needs to hit this in order to send it back to Rachel. His 5-pointer now is in the category of Marvel films.
Makuga can't help you now.
Marvel films.
Okay.
All right,
Seen a couple.
name the actors who played the twins, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, in Age of Ultron.
Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen.
That is correct. for
Wow.
5 points. And now it goes to Rachel Cushing, who needs to hit her 5-pointer in order to win the game.
No pressure.
Right.
She chose category of 21.
All right. Rachel Cushing, for 5 points and the win. You chose number 21. That corresponds to Angelina Jolie films. Your
Jesus,
5-point
that was not
question
encouraging.
is, name the 2008 drama where Angelina Jolie starred as a grief-stricken mother who tries to pass off an imposter as her own missing child.
Changeling.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Crusher, Rachel Cushing. What a battle!
Scarpino not happy about it, and who could blame him? He gave an A for effort. Both competitors maneuvering their way through round 2, and Rachel and Nick both played tremendously in round 3. This is just the way the points shook out, kids.
Wow.
Both did a great job today.
Scarpino's for real, man. Scarpino can play the game.
And he cares. He has passion.
Yeah, he really can. What an absolute battle that was, and a hard-fought, earned victory for the Crusher. I was really, really impressed by both their performances, and I can't wait to hear what Jen Sturger is going to get from both the winner and our unfortunate loser today, Nick Scarpino.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturgeon. I'm here with Rachel, the Crusher Cushing. Oh my God, that was an amazing match you just put on against Mr. Scarpino. How are you feeling?
A bit relieved, but also really happy. He put up a hell of a fight.
I know you
It
came
was
back and you
really
were
close.
You came back here and you were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I pulled that off." Like, what does that feel like?
It's an amazing feeling. It's my first singles match. I felt a lot of pressure. I felt a lot of nerves, and I'm relieved to have it done. I feel good about it. I feel great about moving forward.
You know, so people have been so impressed by you. You know, you become like a bit of a darling on the message boards and on the Facebook groups. How does all that attention feel?
It's so strange being a behind-the-scenes person. This whole concept of fans and fandom, it's surreal but amazing. You guys have been awesome. The comments have bolstered me. They have given me the courage to keep coming back. I'm doing this to prove to myself that I can do it, but I'm also doing it for you guys.
Ken, what are you doing here? What's going on?
Jen, it's nice to see you, by the way.
It's great to see you,
talk
as
to
always.
I'm here to support Rachel, and that is all I needed to do today was just kind of stand to the side and proudly watch her claim a rightful spot in the singles division. Gray Wind was there, and I want to know this, though. Does anyone know who is next in singles for you? Have we figured that out yet?
I just got through with this match. I'm not quite sure who's next, but
Come on, you know you want somebody. Who you got?
the win makes me feel good. I definitely want to play, you know, a ranked player. Somebody that, you know, by hopefully beating gets me closer to the top, gets me heading for the, you know, a belt.
I have a Jen. I know you're high up here.
Yeah.
You have some pull.
Yeah.
How about we challenge that little bus riding fool, JTE?
Oh.
How about we
You
tell
know,
him to hop on the 9 o'clock train and get over here?
I might know some people to pull that off for you, Ken.
I have full confidence in you, Rachel. Do you think you're up to that challenge?
I definitely think I am. JT's no slouch, but I've watched his matches and I've beaten him. So I think I could do it in a real match too.
I don't know, Jen.
I do.
Put a word in.
I'll see what I can do. Hey guys, I'm here with Nick Scarpino. Nick, that was an amazing match. Another tough loss. What's going through your head right now?
I don't know why I keep losing. When I was born, my mother told me that I was a winner. I apologize for touching you just now, but that's how passionate I am about this. Now, the funny thing is, I went around the room after the match, and I asked a lot of people, and at least 2 of them said that they think I should have won.
Well, technically to win, you should get more of the answers right, but that's
But I was told earlier by Christian that there's style points. That if I wore a blazer because he wears blazers, that I get at least a half or a quarter of a point. Christian, was that? Did I
I'm
mishear
pretty sure
that?
Christian never said that. Never said
Oh,
that.
well, we'll just agree
If you're gonna get
to
style
disagree.
points, by the way, it's for your dance.
Right?
Not for the blazer.
Shout out to that. I made one good decision this week.
So, will you play again?
Absolutely. The thing about it is
What
this.
keeps bringing you back?
Well, for 2 things. One, I have an unbridled drive to win and to succeed in life. That no matter how
Keeps
many
getting
times I
crushed.
lose, no matter how many times I get beaten down, we'll never get crushed. And 2, you guys are just fun to hang out with.
Aww. See, right there. That's why I love being here at the Schmoedown. So, thoughts on Rachel?
Rachel did a great job. I'll be honest with you. When I saw her backstage, I thought, easy peasy. You know what I'm talking about? Then she opened her mouth in that first question, the one that I keep continually missing. In fact, actually, can we not just not have a first question from here on out? Christian, would that be okay?
I'm pretty sure
He just said
that's-
no. He said no. We
that's
have
not
to
what
have
he
a
said
first
at all.
question.
Okay.
Rachel was fantastic. She's a great competitor. Had a great time. I will. She's on my list though.
She's on your list?
She's on the list. Like I want to rematch with her one day.
Okay.
One day.
So
Not anytime
besides-
soon.
So besides Rachel, though, who are you
Way
looking
down.
for next?
Oh, God. I don't know. Really, at this point, put me up against whoever your weakest competitor is. Someone who's never seen a movie before, or just grew up with in one of those families where they're like, maybe you'll read instead of that. I mean, actually, don't even do that because books get made into movies. In fact, just go to someone that doesn't maybe speak English. That would be great.
Maybe RB3?
That sounds fantastic.
Even through your sunglasses, I can tell how creepy this is getting. All right, back to you guys.
So there you go. Rachel Cushing making a claim that she just wants to keep playing. She wants to go out. She said she'll play the top dog. She'll play whoever it needs to be in order to get that shot.
That's right. I mean, Rachel is just up for anything. She clearly is embracing the whole spirit of the competitiveness of this league. And you look at a guy like Nick Scarpino, who he came in here. We didn't really know if the guy had any strengths in movies. He clearly has shown a breadth of knowledge. It's just the curse of everybody who wears an I Love Makuga shirt tends up to lose.
Well, I think that what's going to be really devious about that deceptive, excuse me, and devious, what's going to be very deceptive about his record is that when a competitor's going through and going, well, a new competitor, who should I play? Oh, that guy's 0-2. Let me play. That is, I would not go near Scarpino as a new competitor.
It's a very trepidatious goose egg, if you will.
He's played Mark Bernardin and almost won, and then he just played the Crusher and almost won. He is a guy that we're going to see a lot more of when he's in town.
As soon as he changes his name to Nick Scarpino, I think he's going to get some W's, Christian.
He might have to do it, but ladies and gentlemen, that's everything today in the world of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure you go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Join over there. Brand new Reddit page. Go and check out the Reddit page there. And, of course, the Schmoedown Rundown. You want some more about the weekend recap that was the Schmoedown? Go and listen to the boys over there.
That'll be Mark. I'll be Christian. Put us in a blender. It doesn't matter. This has been the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We'll see you guys real soon. Take care, everyone.
And here's Josh Makuga with the Fantasy Update.
I love Josh Makuga.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Cody Hall for your fantasy
What are you
update.
doing here?
Hey, hi, Master.
There will be consequences for your actions.
What are you?
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh Makuga here with your fantasy update. Rachel Cushing versus Nick Scarpino. It was a hell of a match. Rachel Cushing continues to impress. Match after match. Inner geekdom, regular non-geekdom, in between geekdom and regular people. It doesn't matter. Rachel Cushing is a force to be reckoned with. A force to be reckoned with. Nick Scarpino, is he good? Is he bad? We don't know. He's handsome and he likes to guess, a lot like somebody else you know. The guy under this sweet-ass robe. That's right. But if you need that boost in your fantasy league, Rachel Cushing is your answer. She's lovely, she's nice, she's soft-spoken, but when she needs to bring the fantasy hammer, she brings it hard. Get over here. Ah! That's it. That's your fantasy update. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.